Over the last year, I have spent tens of thousands of dollars acquiring mining rigs, mining Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, the biggest cryptocurrency ranked by CoinMarketCap. There's a hum that never goes away in my house. We're even building out a solar-powered Bitcoin and cryptocurrency mining farm. But taking a step back, making a sobering review of was Bitcoin mining over the last year, just in particular, worth it? Would this money have been better spent elsewhere? Right? It's basically, was this the right decision? Should I just have bought coins? It's easy to amend things in retrospect, but we do need to review what we're doing, the data, run the numbers. So basically, we're making the best decisions we can with the information we have. That's why, fortunately, we have the best CMO in the business. Our chief mining officer here at the VoskCoin YouTube channel is none other than Tails, our beautiful sheep. And he's kind of having a proud Doge dad moment right now. It was exactly 6 years ago today where I picked this little pup up. You know you're a good girl. So, hey, let's jump into another fun video. Have you ever wanted to get into Bitcoin mining, but you don't know where to start? Well, we'd recommend our sponsor, Compass, who not only will connect you with mining farms and you can host Bitcoin miners there, but now they also sell Bitcoin miners that they'll ship directly to your house. Learn more about Compass with the link out in the video description below. There's three kinds of people in this world. Bitcoin maximalists. They think orange coin is good, everything else is bad. There is nothing better than a Bitcoin. There is nothing that can exist other than Bitcoin. To be honest, I compare them, to religious fanatics, right? And that's how we had the Holy Wars, Crusaders, among many other things and just terrible things in the history of humanity. But let's do it again in the digital age, of course. All right, then basically you've got the Neanderthals, right? These dudes, they just haven't evolved yet, unfortunately. We're kind of the same species, but they're a little bit less evolved. Those are the no-coiners. They think that cryptocurrency is dumb. They don't understand it. They're wondering why all of their smarter friends, quite literally, getting rich, making gains, earning incredible, easy passive income with Bitcoin mining, cryptocurrency investing, other crypto coin mining, and everything else. They think they're idiots. They think it's a scam. They think it's a Ponzi scheme. Dude, what do you think this world is? What do you think the US dollar is? What's the US dollar backed by? It's just ridiculous. Open up your eyes, wake up, pay attention. Okay, the biggest scam in the United States is, drumroll, the government. Yeah, everybody knows, and if you don't, well, now you do. One day I may be killed in silence for that. We'll see, but I won't die without a fight. Then there's me and everyone else who subscribes to the VoskCoin YouTube channel. We end up somewhere in the middle where most of us appreciate Bitcoin. We really like Bitcoin. I personally think Bitcoin's here to stay, right? Bitcoin's here to stay. It's the digital gold. Nothing more, nothing less. They want to make it more. We'll see. It's basically, it's archaic technology in a way that they haven't focused on proof of work and the mining algorithm and scaling it. Which I'm not saying they should move to proof of stake, actually quite the contrary. But basically, it's an old coin that's a beautiful thing, but it's like a classic car at this point. It's a collectible, and it's valuable, but the gas mileage isn't that great. But nobody gets worse gas mileage than Ethereum. If you're familiar with Ethereum, gas fees, transaction fees on that blockchain. So that's my little intro, if you will, in just kind of the three sectors here. A little bit more of my mindset, and hopefully you can understand, my long-term plan here, as well as my short-term plan. So, over the last year, we've been in a cryptocurrency and Bitcoin bull run. I cash most of my Bitcoin that I mine. And it's like, dude, what? I can see the haters rolling into the comments now. What's up? No, I'm not contacting Walter on WhatsApp. No, don't email that fake email impersonating me. No, I'm not an idiot even though you said I am. Well, maybe I am. All right, welcome to YouTube. It's really fun. But seriously, like Bitcoin is mega pumped, right? And we hit all-time highs, we pull back, and then we do bear markets. Everything's cyclical. Some people are trying to say, well, the crypto's changed. Institutions are getting in. Oh, so we're just immune to cycles now. When literally everything in the history of forever is on a cycle as far as financials go. Stock market, cryptocurrency, right? So I'm selling while the times are good. And I'm gonna be buying back tenfold when the times are bad. The people who make the most money in not just Bitcoin mining, but cryptocurrency in general, they sell the pump, they sell the bull market, and they buy the dump. But that, like, you gotta be careful. You will never get the previous all-time lows, generally speaking. I don't think we're ever gonna see a $3,000 Bitcoin again. But I think that we could definitely see a $10,000 Bitcoin, definitely a Bitcoin in the teens. So if I wholeheartedly believe that, not just on some made-up stuff, but like, my opinion, fundamental analysis, statistical data. We could throw a Bart Simpson in here and say I took a chart class at charting.com and I've got a TradingView subscription too. Okay, but why wouldn't I sell my Bitcoin and then maybe 2, 4, 5x my quantity in holding? I don't sell out of crypto. I sell it into stable coins. I park them in BlockFi and earn 8% interest, or the rate varies, right? But I earn interest on my stable coins, and I got my buying power that's one click away from getting the coins that I want, at least some of them. But the video title and subject, right? Bitcoin mining over the last year. So in retrospect, it would have made more sense to actually mine almost any other cryptocurrency instead of Bitcoin, right? Litecoin pumped, kind of. Dogecoin mega pumped significantly. CKB pumped. Cadena mega pumped. Ethereum pumped harder. Like, just, among many other coins. Basically, out of the remaining mineable cryptocurrencies, most coins eventually pumped harder than Bitcoin, especially some pretty speculative ones, opening 10, 20x opportunities, where Bitcoin is up significantly. But that's also a key piece of why I'm building my future solar-powered Bitcoin mining farm. We've already bought 100 acres to do this. It's all in the plans. It's an incredibly slow-moving process thanks to the, well, imagine that, the government again. But really, a 2021 project has sadly turned into a 2022 project, but we'll get there. But I'm building a key core component of that farm around Bitcoin mining, because Bitcoin's here to stay and so is Bitcoin mining. A lot of these altcoins could blow up or just mega dump. And so Bitcoin mining is the most conservative way to mine Bitcoin. These devices are more expensive compared to their returns compared to similar mining rigs. Bitcoin is ASIC mined. That's an application-specific integrated circuit miner. These are purpose-built machines. All they do is mine the SHA-256 mining algorithm. And if you don't know, plot twist, a spoiler, Bitcoin's the only coin worth mining on that mining algorithm. If you disagree, well, you're not going to make it. In this video, I presented you conflicting evidence. Vosk, you just said in retrospect you should have mined all the other coins except for Bitcoin. Yet, you're still planning to build a Bitcoin solar-powered mining farm. Well, in that solar-powered mining farm, I will also mine other cryptocurrencies. So I will have exposure, I will have a bigger upside there. But I'm in this for the long haul. I'll be here in 10 years unless I die. I will be mining. I'll hopefully be making some YouTube videos too, here on the VoskCoin YouTube channel, which you better subscribe to. But basically, I'm long-term mega bullish on Bitcoin, and also it's just viability, right? If Ethereum was committed to proof of work, that would be such an Ethereum bull, right? Especially as far as mining goes. But they're not. Ethereum is trying to move away from proof of work. They don't want to be mineable anymore. They've bent the knee to everyone saying that you're mining and destroying the world. What do you think the military does and the government does, dude? Like, what do you think backs the US dollar? It's not. When Biden said we the people means the government, that's called a Freudian slip, bro. I mean, there's a couple ways you could really break it down, but
that we the people are the government.
I don't know. I don't even want to go that way today. I don't even want to get on that whole topic. But to be serious here, Bitcoin loses all of its value if it moves away from being mineable. There are truly billions of dollars in Bitcoin mining infrastructure, mining farms, mining rigs, miner manufacturing facilities. Okay, it's here to stay. Bitcoin can double, and my miner will make, earnings don't make me very happy, but they're not like mind-blowing. Bitcoin could go to $100,000, and my Bitcoin mining rigs, they'd be pulling, maybe 50, 60, depending on everything going on, maybe $70 a day, right? They won't even be earning $100 a day. There's many altcoin, other cryptocurrency miners that can do that. But for how long? People are committed to Bitcoin on many fronts, including mining pools, custom firmwares, miner manufacturers. There's competition on many fronts that's very good. It brings honest actors to the front, a level of innovation, and again, just more long-term viability. Those things really make me bullish long-term. But looking over the past year, I would have been better off mining any other coin. I would have been better off buying other mining rigs, mining those coins, and waiting for the hopeful but proven to be almost inevitable bull run pump. Bitcoin pumps, altcoin pumps, right? That's the general logic and theme. It's not always true, and there are some outliers as well. Reviewing the last year, the people who took more of a risk, myself included sometimes, have received more of a reward. Everybody who was in the know knows that Bitcoin was good. It was good to mine. It's good to mine last year. It's good to mine next year. It's good to mine in 2 years. But many of these other cryptocurrencies were unknown to people or doubted. I still have it. I have a Cadena miner that I unplugged to plug in a Bitcoin miner because I believed more in Bitcoin. Well, plot twist, buddy. And look, I'm not too proud to admit this. I don't know everything. I don't know the future. Anyone who claims to know everything and be right all the time is lying to you. They are fooling you. That's the reality of being human and just, well, we're not omniscient. We're not the narrator, man. We don't know what's going to happen in the next scene. But I would have been better off selling my Bitcoin miner, getting another Cadena miner, and then that went crazy and ridiculous profitability and passive income mining cryptocurrency out of my own home. I'd like to take a brief moment to thank today's video sponsor, and that's going to be PrimeXBT and their mobile app. Their mobile app is available for iOS and Android, but why would you even download the thing? Well, with PrimeXBT, you'll be able to trade cryptocurrencies. You will be able to trade stocks. You will be able to trade Forex. You can do all of this from their app. Obviously, trading Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies is the most exciting part to me personally. Like every app these days, it's really easy to set up and download. Click, make an account, and you are in. As always, please use our link to support the channel. Once you make an account and sign in, they have a watch list, bid and ask section, as well as charts, along with not only USD, but also Bitcoin pairings on many different cryptocurrencies. They also have a live chart function available from within their app that's customizable. You can set stop loss, you can take profits, and obviously you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies, not only at market, but they also have other interesting features on their exchange, like copy trading. With copy trading, you can copy the top traders on their cryptocurrency exchange. With that, if they do well, you tag along and you make some of the profits. If they don't, you lose. I know, it's pain. But the good news is that the top traders win more than they lose. That's why they're the top traders. PrimeXBT has also added another new feature recently, and that's going to be yield, where you can earn interest on your cryptocurrencies, and it's powered by their co-vesting. PrimeXBT is striving to be a key crypto trading platform. Learn more about them and support the channel with the link out in the video description below. In the same vein, a coin could have dumped to zero. It's more difficult to trade. It's weird. It mines on several chains. Some cryptocurrency exchanges don't even support all of those chains. You could lose your coins if you mine to an exchange and it doesn't support the chain that the mining pool pays you out in. To round the numbers, right? In retrospect, I could have and should have been mining Ethereum instead, or CKB, or Cadena, or Dogecoin and Litecoin, and many other cryptocurrencies, a lot that we've covered on the channel, including things like helium mining, which fortunately, I'm crazy bullish on crypto and mining long term. I really have been mining all of these things the whole journey as well. But, looking at it from just a straight miner point of view and just, put X dollars in, take X dollars out. And that's my strategy. I put X dollars in, right? So let's say $10,000. I get $10,000 mining rig. I need to get $10,000. As soon as I can get that, normally speaking, and that's, we're in what I think is just a really low red market. Or if we're just pumping, right? I'll be selling multiple times along the way, but my goal is to get $10,000 back out. Now I'm back to break even. All I need this thing to do is clear its electric bill. I pay off the mining rig, sweet. Okay, now I got free hardware. I got something making me free money basically. It costs to run though. So every month I sell the coin that I need to pay the electric bill. So now I've paid it off. I always cover my expenses, and literally everything I make on top is free. It's gains. And so instead of say buying $10,000 of Bitcoin, I buy a $10,000 Bitcoin miner. And then with that, I pay it off. And eventually my goal is to mine more than that $10,000 could have bought me in Bitcoin. And it is at that point that mining was worth it and truly beautiful and just such an incredible return on your investment, ROI, and just, making plays, right? It is a little bit more work, but it's also more fun. You get tinkering, a hobbyist aspect, and it's just, you become a piece of the network. You connect with other miners. It's an absolute blast. So looking at the past year, I could have been more bullish on some altcoins. I was honestly surprised to see some of these things pump, especially to the levels they did. Very happy to see it though. I love just, proof of work coins doing well overall. It's great to see. And, from just a straight returns point of view, I should have been dabbling heavier in the altcoins. That's a fact. But I'm not complaining. Bitcoin mining has been very profitable over the last year as well. And there's no one who's been mining Bitcoin that's like, wow, I'm so pissed I'm mining Bitcoin. Why did I do that? Everyone mining Bitcoin is happy. Just the people that mine some other cryptocurrencies could be very happy. But if the market takes a turn for the worst, gets a little red, it's the people who are mining Bitcoin long term that are, they're gonna have an easier time sleeping tonight. Just like every VoskCoin subscriber does. So make sure to slap that subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, and let me know your thoughts on Bitcoin mining over the last year and what do you think Bitcoin mining looks like, the year coming. As always, cryptocurrency is an absolute blast. It's fun. And I hope you're enjoying it. Remember to take a deep breath, take a step back if you're getting burned out. It's 24/7, 365. It doesn't stop, it doesn't sleep. It is overwhelming. But it is also more rewarding than anything else as far as financial returns can go. So, hey, see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Please be advised, there are scammers impersonating us on multiple platforms. I don't want your money. I just want you to smash that subscribe button. Everything in this video is for entertainment purposes only. That means it's not financial advice.
When you let me, baby, don't you see I'm shining?